In a world that constantly demands our attention, disappearing may seem like an unusual and even counterintuitive idea. Yet, sometimes the most profound transformations happen when we retreat into ourselves, away from the noise and distractions of daily life. The ability to disappear isn't about vanishing physically, but rather about stepping back from the external world to focus on the internal. In doing so, we gain clarity, find peace, and begin the process of reshaping our lives in meaningful ways. The concept of disappearing, as inspired by Stoic philosophy, is a powerful tool for personal transformation. It invites us to let go of the expectations society imposes on us and instead listen to our own inner voice. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, often spoke of the need to retreat within oneself to find true wisdom. In a world that is increasingly fast-paced and chaotic, taking the time to disappear into our thoughts can be an essential first step toward realizing our full potential. If you find value in our journey, please hit the subscribe button and watch until the end. You're different from the majority. Consider yourself an exception. This transformative journey of disappearing and introspection isn't just about seeking solitude, it's about reinventing oneself. Whether you're looking to pivot in your career, focus on new goals, or simply find peace amidst life's turbulence, learning to strategically disappear allows you to reset, refocus, and rebuild. This video will guide you through this process, helping you harness the power of stillness to create a life of contentment and fulfillment that extends beyond the surface. So join me as we embark on your Stoic journey with Stoic control, where timeless truths meet everyday life. The Stoic art of strategic silence. Why disappearing matters. Strategic silence, a key principle in Stoic philosophy, is more than just the absence of noise. It's the intentional withdrawal from the unnecessary clutter of everyday life. Stoics like Epictetus and Seneca believed that true wisdom comes not from constant activity, but from moments of quiet reflection. By practicing strategic silence, we create space for self-awareness, enabling us to better understand our desires, strengths, and weaknesses. In this silence, we find the foundation for lasting transformation. Disappearing into strategic silence is not about running away from problems, but confronting them from a place of strength and clarity. In a society obsessed with constant communication and validation, choosing to step back can seem like a radical act. However, it is in this silence that we gain the ability to listen to our own needs and recalibrate our focus. This practice allows us to shed the identities and expectations others have placed on us and instead craft a life that aligns with our true selves. The Stoics knew that by cultivating silence, we take control of our narrative. In a world full of distractions, disappearing from the chaos allows us to engage in deep introspection, making room for real growth. The power of strategic silence lies in its ability to ground us, offering a retreat from external influences so we can truly evaluate our next steps in life. This practice of disappearing may be the key to unlocking your greatest potential. The importance of introspection in personal transformation. At the heart of personal transformation lies introspection, the practice of looking inward to examine our thoughts, emotions, and motivations. Introspection is more than just reflection. It is a deliberate effort to confront our innermost selves without judgment. In Stoic philosophy, this process is essential for achieving self-mastery. By regularly engaging in introspection, we gain insight into the forces that drive us, allowing us to make conscious choices about the person we wish to become. Introspection enables us to identify the habits and patterns that no longer serve us. Without this inward focus, we may find ourselves caught in cycles of behavior that keep us stuck in a place of dissatisfaction. When we take the time to disappear into ourselves, we can question our automatic reactions and replace them with thoughtful, intentional responses. This level of self-awareness is key to making lasting changes in our lives, both big and small. Moreover, introspection allows us to cultivate a sense of inner peace. By confronting our fears, regrets, and insecurities, we can begin the process of healing. Personal transformation isn't just about achieving new goals. It's about reconciling with the past and learning to move forward with grace and wisdom. The Stoics understood that transformation is an ongoing journey, one that requires continuous introspection and self-examination to sustain. Through introspection, we evolve not just externally, but from within, disappearing to focus on new goals, the path to reinvention. Disappearing doesn't mean abandoning your life. Rather, it's about retreating from distractions so you can focus on what truly matters. When we take time to disappear, we gain the mental clarity needed to set and pursue new goals. This step is crucial for reinvention, as it allows us to strip away the noise of societal expectations and concentrate on our own aspirations. Whether you're looking to start a new career, improve your health, or develop a creative project, disappearing can help you refocus your energy toward those goals. In Stoicism, there's a focus on intentional living, making deliberate choices that align with our values and long-term vision. When we disappear to focus on new goals, we're doing just that. This intentional withdrawal allows us to assess our priorities and discard the unnecessary distractions that pull us off course. With a clearer mind, we can set realistic, meaningful goals that not only fulfill our desires, but also align with our purpose. This process of reinvention requires focus and dedication, but disappearing helps us get there faster by creating space for deep, uninterrupted thought. Moreover, disappearing allows us to let go of external validation and focus solely on what we want to achieve. It's easy to fall into the trap of setting goals based on what we think others expect of us. However, when we retreat into ourselves, we gain the freedom to set goals that are truly our own. This leads to a more authentic and fulfilling reinvention, as our motivations come from within, rather than from the pressure of outside influences. Finding peace in a turbulent world. The Stoic approach. In a world filled with chaos and uncertainty, finding inner peace can seem impossible. Yet, Stoicism teaches us that true peace comes not from external circumstances, but from within. Disappearing from the constant noise and turbulence of the world allows us to connect with this inner stillness. By withdrawing from the overwhelming demands of life, even temporarily, we can cultivate a sense of tranquility that remains unshaken by the storms around us. The Stoic approach to peace is rooted in accepting the things we cannot control and focusing on what we can. Marcus Aurelius wrote extensively about the importance of staying calm in the face of adversity, recognizing that we cannot change the outside world, but we can change how we react to it. Disappearing into ourselves provides the mental space to practice this Stoic principle. In this silence, we can evaluate what truly matters and learn to let go of the rest. By embracing the practice of disappearing, we allow ourselves the time and space to realign with our core values. In doing so, we find that peace is not a destination, but a state of being that can be cultivated even in the most difficult times. This inner peace, once nurtured, becomes a powerful tool that allows us to navigate the turbulence of life with grace, resilience, and confidence. Transforming beyond the visible, achieving contentment through silence. True transformation goes far beyond what is visible to others. While outward changes can be noticed, whether it's a new job, a lifestyle change, or a creative achievement, the most profound transformations happen internally. By disappearing into strategic silence, we embark on a journey that allows us to grow in ways that are often invisible but infinitely more meaningful. In the quiet, we transform not just our actions but our mindset, beliefs, and emotional responses. Stoic transformation focuses on achieving contentment and fulfillment from within, regardless of external success or recognition. This inward transformation is what ultimately leads to a life of lasting joy and satisfaction. When we disappear from the need to constantly perform or prove ourselves to others, we begin to cultivate a deep sense of self-worth. This internal shift is far more powerful than any outward achievement, as it forms the foundation for a resilient, contented life. Contentment through silence isn't about settling for less, but discovering that we already have everything we need within us. By retreating into ourselves, we learn that happiness and fulfillment are not dependent on external validation. This realization allows us to transform our lives in ways that may not be visible to others, but are deeply felt by ourselves. In disappearing, we find the space to grow, evolve, and ultimately thrive. Your journey toward personal growth and clarity. Disappearing into yourself may seem counterintuitive in a world that celebrates visibility and constant engagement. However, as we've explored, this practice of retreating into strategic silence and introspection is essential for true personal transformation. Through the Stoic principles of silence, reflection, and intentional withdrawal, we gain the clarity needed to reinvent ourselves and align our lives with our most authentic goals and values. This journey is not about escaping the world, but about finding a deeper connection with yourself. It's about creating the mental and emotional space to grow, heal, and discover what truly matters. As you learn to disappear, you'll find that the answers you seek are often not in the external world, but within yourself. This internal focus will guide you toward a more fulfilling, contented life, grounded in self-awareness and peace. If you found value in our journey together, we humbly ask that you express your support by liking and subscribing. Your thoughtful reflections and insights are welcome in the comments below. Share this wisdom with others, and remember that disappearing and transforming yourself is an ongoing process. It requires regular reflection, self-compassion, and dedication to personal growth. By practicing these Stoic principles, you'll not only learn to navigate life's challenges with grace, but also unlock your full potential, creating a life that goes far beyond the visible, rooted in true inner fulfillment.